Okay. Like this then. Hey, the one per. Sorry, I'm just gonna. So I thought I could go sideways. Apparently, I can't. um, and God darn it, it's not looking real good. There we go. All right, let's see here. Um, wouldn't mind Bill put down something like wood carving. We'll go tutorial. There we go. Let's see if that works. All right. All right. Sorry, I'm a little kind of new at this here. Why can't I see this? Save. I save that. Show more details. I don't know why I can't watch the channel. What the hell? All right, here we go. There we go. All right. Sorry. Oh, got 12 watchers. Sorry about that. Took me a little bit to get set up. Okay, I'm going to carve, I call these doodle sticks or whatever. I'll carve one carving here and another one back here. And yeah, I'll just start out here. So I'm going to draw in, I guess, the brow line. And then I'll come down here, put in the nose. And I'm carving right here. I've got some blemishes. I got some nicks and looks like something stained up the wood. So I'm going to carve there and see if I can carve out those blemishes. And there we go. So just throwing in those. That looks a little crooked, but oh well. That's okay. Hey, bro, bass fishing. How's it going, bro? Bass fishing. All right. Yeah, here we go. Got various tools here. And here we go. Seemed pretty important to you that I said hi to you there, bro. Bass fishing. All right. So I don't know. I'm not really. I'll probably put a mustache. I like mustaches. It's kind of my thing, I guess. I like beards, mustaches. Whoops. So. And got my Helvy knife. Can you all hear me? How about you, bro bass fishing? Can you hear me? Yep. All right. Thanks, Peggy. How many are all you folks? How many of you actually wood carvers, or did you just see this and you thought maybe it looked a little interesting? And hopefully, if you just checked in, hopefully you do find this interesting. Got 45 people. That's pretty cool, man. I don't know if I ever had 45 people. It would really be cool if you guys liked and subscribed. If you're not subscribers, that'd be super cool. Obviously, and if you actually feel like you get value out of this, you could, if you buy, you could buy me a coffee. I think it's $3 or $1. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I'll put a link later on. Everybody always asks, this is basswood. Pretty much all I carve. Once in a while I'll carve cottonwood bark, but I mean, it's cool, but it's chippy, and I don't like that. So, does anybody know what the crowns mean? Maybe you don't see the crowns. Like bro bass fishing, you've got a crown that says #1, and then Peggy Hicks, you've got a crown #2. Does anybody know what that is? I'm just recently decided to try and build my YouTube channel. Oops. What is that? There we go. And so I'm kind of, new to some of this stuff. There's my pencil. Let's see. I think I'll just do a mustache and I'll have it curve up like that. I got 4 likes. All right. Oh, thanks, bro. Bass fishing. That's cool. I super appreciate that. I don't know if any of you are wood carvers, but I do sell my carvings. But they say that wood carvers, they, I mean, you can do it. I know there's people who do it, make a living at just their carving, but it can be kind of tough. So you almost need like a second way to kind of earn some extra cash. And I live out of my camper, and I'm here in Grand Junction, Colorado. I'm sitting in my camper right now doing this video. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you guys think it's more interesting if I was to do content on my living out of my camper. So, bro, bass fishing. Do you get out in the wintertime? Do you live somewhere where you can fish in the winter? All right, man. You take her easy. Oh, I have to beat bro bass fishing. I wonder what that means. Oh, as far as comments, yeah, that's great. All right, let's see. Let's put in a little mouth here. And we'll go like this. We'll get this down here. Whoops. Cut into that mustache here a little bit. And yeah, you ever if anybody's wondering, yeah, I should be wearing a glove, but I never wear one. And I very rarely cut myself. I shouldn't say that. I cut myself when I'm putting my tools away. I hardly ever cut myself while I'm carving. Though when I'm doing a video, I'm not paying complete attention. So yeah, I probably should wear a glove at least while I'm doing a video. And wonder if I should do might put a beard in this instead of putting a mouth. Let's say 99 people are watching. That is absolutely crazy. That's pretty cool if that many people are watching. Man, I appreciate that. If you're watching, if everybody, God, if 99 people subscribe, that'd be pretty cool stuff. Huh. 99 people? Holy smokes. Feeling like a rock star. So that's what we got so far. And let's see here. Let's put a. Let's go like so. I'm going to put this here. Let's go like this. We'll come around with the cheekbone, with the cheeks, I guess. We'll go like that. All right. I'm just carving a dude. I mean, nothing special. It's you can see there's the nose, and then you got the mustache. I'll probably throw a beard in here, and I won't. I'll kind of pretend like his mouth is covered up under the mustache, and yeah. So yeah, kind of winging it. Oops. No, that's basswood. I should I should put like basswood right here, and people can see that. Yeah, I only carve basswood. It's a nice wood to carve. Uh, it's not too soft. It's not too hard. It takes pretty good detail. Um, I know a lot of people like carving cottonwood bark because it's super soft. But then, yeah, it seems like noses always pop off because it's really flaky, and that's no fun to me. I'm kind of a detail guy. I put a lot of details in my carvings, and so I kind of like the fact that it holds detail pretty good. And yeah. Anybody else here a YouTuber? Any famous wood carvers? Yeah, same with me. Yeah, that's right. Um, yeah, it is hard to get detail in it. And then if you sand it, it the detail just boom, it's gone. So yeah, it's a little on the rough in that department. Let's see. Hmm. All right. When I do the eye sockets, I like to use my Dremel tool. You don't have to, but I kind of like the eye socket to be kind of smooth when I do eyes, and so I tend to do that. Yeah. So let me see if I got. I should have set that up beforehand. It's not set up. Might get a little tiny loud, but I don't think it'll be too bad. I use this little. I got this little ball here, uh, in Quartzsite, Arizona. Uh, it's kind of a coarse one. Um, I've never seen it ever, except for this guy had this stand with a bunch of these, and I should have bought way more. All right. Okay. I'll take a little bit of sandpaper here. This is, I think, yeah, 220. Hey, Cameron. Hi. Sorry, don't. guess do you sell your carvings? Yes, I do. I usually sell them off of Facebook. Um, Scott Longpre on Facebook. I got here. I can show you what I got. I got this Santa Claus right here, for sale right now. All right. I know that everybody likes to see eyes, so I'll do eyes right now. Usually do eyes last, but there we go. Let's see. Oh, I got the wrong cheaters on too for this. All right. There we go. So I started out with the eyes. I'll do my explanation on eyes too. A lot of people I see, this is my opinion, of course. Thanks, I appreciate that. Um, Eyes, I think, go across like, let's see if we can, whoops, sorry. Across like, that ain't working either. Across, straight across. A lot of people tilt their eyes back. Now, if that's what if you're looking for that, if you're doing a character, that's awesome. But if you want a more realistic eye, they go straight across. And the corner of the eye tends to be the deepest part of the eye. So I start out and I make a line. You can do this. You can draw this too. And it's in my opinion is if you get and you do both eyes at the same time too. It's easier to get them lined up if you do them both at the same time. All right, this is my opinion is if you can get the bottom part of the eye lined up, the top part doesn't have to be perfect. Because if you look at people's eyes, they're they do all kinds of weird things. The big or the not the big the eyelid will sag more on one side, and the eye will look like way open, and and then the other side it won't. Um, so I go like that. I've got the line, looks good, and then I'll take and I'll do these little kind of a little wedges. The one out of the corner. I don't know if you can see that. Come back over here, do one here. Then you get two wedges right there. And then here, I'll just draw it. Well, I'll do it this way. What the heck? And then I take another wedge here on this side. So you've got two wedges there and another wedge here. And this might need to be a little bit longer. You can kind of see what's going on there. Oops, got out of the camera there a little bit. Sorry. This is basswood. Be some crazy if you was carving stone with a knife. I don't know. I never carved stone, so maybe you can. I don't know. I'm no expert when it comes to stone. So if you're looking for somebody doing stone, so I guess I'm disappointing you. Sorry. I guess for those of you who haven't been here since the beginning, I live out of my camper, and I sell my carvings, and I do I do videos and stuff like that. There we go. So there's that. And this one needs to be a little bit longer, so I'll get a little bit more length on this end here, I think. Okay, and then I do, why is that doing that? Looks like I'm out of the camera. I'm sorry if I'm out of the camera. And I'm going to do the bag, and I do these little lines on the corner here. Cut in like that, kind of. It's hard to tell. Hopefully it's easier for you to see. Man, once again, am I going out of camera that much? Okay, and then I take my V-tool. I'm got to get up here a sec. Get in my V-tool here. All right, there we go. And I'll do the bag. Come around here with the V-tool. You can see that. I'll flip them upside down. Do the same thing. And so I want the eyes to be around. And same with the bags. I want the bag to follow the eye. And then I come in here and I go kind of straight in. I'm trying to create a shadow here in the corner. And another kind of a little wedge out of the corner. Like that. Another wedge on the inside. Let's see, I haven't been. Yeah. And I'll come in here with my V-tool, make the eyelid. Where's my other V-tool? I don't have that one. Oh, I'm sorry, gotta get up again. Ugh. All right, there we go. Got my other V-tool. I'll see, make sure I'm in camera here when I show you this move. So I come kind of down here, and then I kind of zip up, and I curve around. Boom. There you go. I started out as a chainsaw carver. Realized that I was fairly good at it. The chainsaw carving, I could make better money at chainsaw carving, but it was super hard on my body, so I switched to hand carving, and I picked it up pretty quick. I guess when it comes to like 3D, like I can't. Drawing is harder for me, but wood carving came easier. Let's see. I gotta go down here. I'll make this. But I guess how did I learn it? Okay, I don't think I answered the question really. Watching YouTube videos, signed up for some online courses. I don't know. It kind of this part, it kind of came easy to me, and I carve all the time. I mean, yeah, thanks. Yeah, I carve all the time. So I mean, I carve every day, and I've been doing it for I don't know 10 years or something. So every day for 10 years, you're gonna kind of get good. I suppose. You hope so, anyways. And so here. I'm not super duper happy, but yeah. So I do another. If you look at the eye right in the corner here, is like a little bit of a space. So I kind of carve that in, and once again, it creates a shadow. And Not really digging this. I have to fix it. I have to work on it. I work my eyes quite a bit. There you go. I think I'm going to come here and kind of go underneath, have that top part of the lid kind of go there. And yeah, these eyes are going to need some work. Well, I'm going to move. That's basically my ISO. And let's see. And then I take to do the nose. It's this gouge, I guess. Kind of a shallow gouge. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. And I invert it for on the nose. Boom. That move right there. Come back on this side. And boom, like that. And then I can shape the nose a little bit around that. Boom. This might be a little. So there's that. And then to do the nostril, I do another. Am I onto the camera that much? Okay. So I do another little kind of a wedge, or I go for the nostril. I go straight down right there. It's like a little triangle, and then boom. So I triangle it, and then I kind of come in here with this and kind of. You got to be kind of careful. You don't want to bust that nostril, especially after I've done all this work. I've done that before. And you got that one. And then I go straight down, boom. And then a little triangle. And come in there. And I just poke the tip of the knife in there. And then you can work it out. You can kind of get more out of there. I think once you get a little bit out, you can kind of work it. And you can go in there too with the Dremel tool and kind of fix it up too. Make it a little bit nicer. Let's see here. All right, so I'm looking at the eyes. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this forehead back a little bit. And I'm getting a little on the burnt out side here. Getting towards the end of my attention span. I think it's called being a product of social media and spending too much time on social media. I think my attention span, it's always been short. I can't blame it on social media. So you can do a lot with these. Well, matter of fact, I'm gonna get right here. But you can see that shadow right there. I really like that. And then underneath the highlight, I've got a nice shadow going there. Yeah, you can see the shadows here and there. And then you can come down here and you can kind of underscore underneath this big and create kind of a shadow there. It's called doing hundreds and hundreds of eyes. You kind of figured out what you want. And yeah. Oh yeah, the other thing I want to mention is how am I that far off the camera? See, I look like I'm in the camera as far as where I'm filming. How am I? Um, I like the bag to sit lower behind the eyelid. If the bag sticks out farther than the eyelid, I think it looks funny. So yeah, I have no idea about the size of the tools. I'm sorry. I know everybody asks that, and I have no idea. Yeah, I don't. They don't come with sizes on them. I mean, it's yeah. Sorry about that. I don't get. It's funny how I'm kind of particular about all the details and stuff, but I don't get caught up on size of tools. Um, I mean, I got my favorite tools, but I don't know what they are, which probably makes me a horrible teacher. I don't know, but let's see. I'll use this. It's a little bit bigger V tool. I don't know if you can even see that. And I'm gonna do the mustache here and kind of curve it around. I like putting a lot of movement in my beards and mustaches. I'll try here. I can show you what I mean by a lot of movement. So there's another Santa Claus, but I try and get. That's weird. Why is it going out of focus? But you can see how I do these S curves. I really try and do S curves, and then I also try and make some deep grooves, and then some shallower grooves, and yeah, I like putting movement, and then in my uh, for the hat, I like putting a bunch of little interests, like these little nicks. I don't know what I call them. Where's my one tool? There it is. Nope. Here it is. Here it is. Yeah. I just like it to, these little kind of, I guess the gouge marks is what they are. And this one definitely has got, you can see what I mean by the gouge marks on this one. You can see that part right here, all those little gouges. And then same with this part. I like putting the movement in there. And then you have the mustache comes down and sweeps down. Yeah, I kind of like that. To me, it makes a more interesting carving than have it straight down. So, but I gotta tell you, I'm a little burnt out here. I'm kind of at the end of my attention span here. Uh, so I think I'm gonna go for today. You never know, I might get a hair at my butt and come back. But I appreciate everybody watching, and if you get value out of this, boy, if you could buy me a coffee, give me a tip, that'd be super cool. Helps pay my bills. I do live out of my camper, so I don't make a boatload of money, and I'm living off my Social Security. I'm that old. I'm not a super old guy, but I'm old enough to collect Social Security. So every little bit helps. So I don't have to go out and work for the man or whatever you want to call it. Stay out of the matrix. Whatever your fancy is on what term. But thanks for watching. I super appreciate everybody. And have a great day. How do I end this?